Hello everyone, my name is Tyler and welcome to AI Football Prediction Lab, Europe's most trusted football prediction channel. This Friday and Saturday, a total of 22 matches will be played across Europe's top 4 leagues. All of these matches have been carefully analysed by our European football expert, Luca, who will be here shortly to share his insights and predictions with you. The matches taking place on Sunday and Monday in these leagues will be shared exclusively with our premium members. Please note that our premium membership costs just the price of a cup of coffee. In addition, our top predictions, made up of our most trusted and safest selections, are always shared only with our premium members. With that said, let's turn it over to Luca and hear what he has to say about these 22 games.
Hello everyone, Luca here. As Tyler mentioned, today we'll be talking about 22 games that will be played this Friday and Saturday. As always, we start with the Premier League. Our first match is Newcastle versus Chelsea. Newcastle had been in good form in recent weeks, recording 3 wins and 1 draw in their last 4 matches. However, they most recently suffered a defeat away to Sunderland in the derby. Chelsea, on the other hand, managed to end their poor run of results with a home win against Everton. My prediction is Newcastle to score at least 1 goal. At home, Newcastle are capable of producing very strong performances, especially against big teams. For that reason, I believe they will find the net at least once against Chelsea. This is a very difficult match to call in terms of the final result, as both teams are quite evenly matched. Therefore, instead of focusing on the outcome, I'm focusing on Newcastle to score. Our next match is Bournemouth versus Burnley, a clash between 2 teams who have been without a win for a very long time. However, Bournemouth delivered a very strong performance away against Manchester United in their last match, and they could have won that game. Burnley, on the other hand, continue to struggle and keep losing matches. My prediction for this match is a Bournemouth win. Bournemouth are in desperate need of this victory, and Burnley are one of the most manageable opponents they could face at the moment. It will not be an easy match, and Bournemouth may have to work hard for it, but even if they struggle, I believe Bournemouth will win this game, and they really have to. Our next match is Brighton versus Sunderland. As mentioned earlier, Sunderland managed to beat Newcastle in their last match, delivering a solid overall performance. Brighton, on the other hand, have been going through a dip in form over the past few weeks. They have failed to win any of their last 3 matches, and their performance against Liverpool in their most recent game was fairly average. My prediction for this match is Brighton to have at least 14 shots. Brighton are a team that consistently take a high number of shots. Even in their ineffective performance away against Liverpool, they still managed to register 14 shots. In this match, Brighton will be pushing hard for a win, which means they will be trying frequently in attack. For that reason, I'm expecting Brighton to take at least 14 shots in this game. Our next match is Manchester City versus West Ham. Manchester City are in excellent form at the moment. They have built strong momentum and continue to win their matches consistently. West Ham, on the other hand, look set to be in a relegation battle this season. They have failed to win any of their last 5 league matches. My prediction for this match is a Manchester City win. After a poor start to the season, Manchester City have closed the gap significantly on Arsenal, and I don't see them dropping points in a match like this. In addition, West Ham are missing 2 key players due to the Africa Cup of Nations, which makes the task even more difficult for them. For all these reasons, I expect Manchester City to win this match. Our next match is Wolves versus Brentford. Wolverhampton are now widely considered to be the first team to be relegated this season. Brentford, on the other hand, are regarded as a solid team that is difficult to beat. My prediction for this match is over 1.5 goals. I expect to see at least 2 goals in this game. The main reason is that Wolverhampton have nothing left to lose. Playing at home, they will attack and play to win, and there is no longer much pressure on the players, which could help them find a goal. Brentford also have more than enough quality to score against Wolves. We could see goals from both sides, but to reduce the risk, I'm focusing on over 1.5 goals, rather than both teams to score. Our next match is Tottenham versus Liverpool. Just as Tottenham seem to be finding their rhythm, they suffered a heavy away defeat to Nottingham Forest in their last match. Liverpool, on the other hand, appear to be recovering. The issues within the squad seem to have settled for now, and their form is improving, with the team gradually regaining confidence. My prediction for this match is Tottenham to score at least 1 goal. The final result is not easy to predict. Tottenham will obviously be pushing for a win, while it's hard to know exactly which version of Liverpool will show up, as they have been a very unpredictable team this season. For that reason, rather than focusing on the match outcome, I'm focusing on Tottenham to score at least 1 goal in this game. Our next match is Everton versus Arsenal, and this is a game where I expect a very intense battle. Despite being top of the league, Arsenal have been struggling in recent weeks, especially in away matches, where they have found it very difficult to secure wins. In fact, they have failed to win their last few away games. Everton, on the other hand, despite losing to Chelsea last week, have managed to record 4 wins in their last 6 matches. My prediction for this match is that Arsenal will not score 3 goals. Everton do have the quality to score at home in this fixture. However, they are missing 2 key players due to the Africa Cup of Nations, which could cause problems in their offensive play. Because of this, I expect Everton to be more focused on securing a point rather than pushing heavily in attack. With Everton likely to sit deep and defend compactly, I don't see Arsenal scoring 3 goals in this match. Our final match is Leeds United versus Crystal Palace. Leeds United have been showing great resilience in recent weeks. In their last 3 matches, they recorded 1 win and 2 draws, all against strong opposition. It's also worth noting that Leeds United's last 6 matches have all ended with both teams scoring. Crystal Palace, on the other hand, continue to show their ambition to finish inside the top 7 this season. Their current form is very strong, and they are playing with confidence. My prediction for this match is Leeds United double chance, Leeds United to avoid defeat. Leeds are fully aware that in order to stay in the league, they need to take at least 1 point from matches like this. For that reason, I expect Leeds United to give everything in terms of energy and concentration to secure a result. It won't be an easy game, but I believe Leeds United will pick up at least 1 point. Now we move on to La Liga. Our next match is between Valencia and Sevilla. Valencia have turned into a team that is not easy to beat in recent weeks, and the same applies to Mallorca, but both teams are still not far from the relegation zone, especially Valencia. My prediction for this match is that Valencia will not register a total of 18 shots. Although Valencia are a team that attempts plenty of shots, Mallorca are a physically strong side and will try to stop Valencia with aggressive play before they can get close to goal. I don't think Valencia will reach 18 shots. Our next match is between Real Oviedo and Celta Vigo. Real Oviedo have not been able to win for many weeks and, together with Levante, are one of the strongest candidates for relegation. Celta Vigo, on the other hand, are on a strong upward run. In their last 2 league matches, they managed to beat Real Madrid first and then Athletic Bilbao. My prediction is that Celta Vigo will not lose. Celta Vigo have the quality and confidence to take at least 1 point from this match. They may not win, but I believe they will get at least a draw. Our next match is between Levante and Real Sociedad. As mentioned earlier, Levante are one of the strongest candidates for relegation. If they want to stay in the league, they need to pick up points from matches like this at home. But it won't be easy because they are facing a Real Sociedad side that have not won for many weeks. This makes it a reaction game for Sociedad. Therefore, my prediction is that Real Sociedad will not lose this match. In terms of squad quality, Sociedad are superior to Levante and they are in need of points. For these reasons, I believe Sociedad will avoid defeat in this game. Our next match is between Osasuna and Alavés. We can describe this as a clash between 2 evenly matched teams. Both sides are known for their solid defensive organisation. It looks like a match that could easily end in a draw, but my prediction is that Osasuna will not lose at home. Osasuna have managed just 1 win over a long run of weeks, and their form has been trending downward. If they fail to take at least a point from this match, they could find themselves in trouble. I believe they will avoid defeat. Our final match in La Liga is between Real Madrid and Sevilla. Real Madrid have lifted their spirits slightly by winning their last 2 matches and continue to chase Barcelona, but they are still finding it difficult to win games consistently. Sevilla, on the other hand, will be pushing to finish inside the top 8 this season. My prediction for this match is a Real Madrid win. Madrid no longer have the luxury of making mistakes. In the event of a slip-up in this game, Xabi Alonso's position could be under serious threat. Mbappé is in great form though, and I believe he will step up once again and carry the team. Now it's time for Italy Serie A. On Saturday, only 2 matches will be played. Our first match is between Lazio and Cremonese. Lazio achieved something remarkable last week by beating Parma with 9 men, which gave them a big morale boost. However, due to red card suspensions, injuries and players leaving for the Africa Cup of Nations, Lazio will be missing several key players in this match. Cremonese, on the other hand, lost to Torino in their last game after recording 2 wins in a row. My prediction is Cremonese +2 handicap. Lazio are confident, but they have many absences, and Cremonese will make things very difficult for them in this match. A draw is highly likely. Our next match is between Juve and Roma. Juventus overcame an important hurdle by winning away against Bologna, while Roma stayed close to the top of the table with a victory against Como. My prediction for this match is that Juventus will score at least one goal. For Roma, a key defensive player, Indica, has left to join his national team. Juve should take advantage of this defensive absence at home with their quick attacking players, and I expect them to score at least one goal. Now we move on to the German Bundesliga. There is one match on Friday night, Borussia Dortmund versus Borussia Mönchengladbach. Dortmund have fallen some distance behind at the top of the league, but they will continue to push and fight until the very end of the season. This season they have been particularly strong at home, where they usually deliver solid performances. Mönchengladbach, on the other hand, started the season poorly, but they have recovered very well and shown clear improvement in recent weeks. My prediction for this match is under 4.5 goals. I do not expect to see 5 goals in this game. Mönchengladbach are a team that defend well and stay organised, while Dortmund are dealing with several key absences, which means they are likely to manage their energy more carefully. Our next match is Augsburg versus Werder Bremen. Augsburg have been inconsistent this season, but they have started to pick up points at home in recent weeks. Ahead of this match, however, they have lost some important players to the Africa Cup of Nations. Werder Bremen, on the other hand, have been struggling over the last 6 weeks, and the team is currently dealing with a significant number of injury problems. My prediction for this match is over 1.5 goals. Both teams showed defensive weaknesses, and both are in strong need of points, which should lead to a more open game. For that reason, I expect to see at least 2 goals in this match. Our next match is Hamburg versus Eintracht Frankfurt. Hamburg usually start their home matches with high concentration and strong intensity, backed by excellent support from the stands, which makes them a very difficult team to beat at home. Frankfurt, on the other hand, are still pushing for a top 4 finish, but ahead of this match they are dealing with several absences, including players who have gone to the Africa Cup of Nations, as well as injury issues. As a result, their squad depth is somewhat limited. My prediction for this match is Hamburg to score between 1 and 2 goals. I do expect Hamburg to find the net against Frankfurt, but I don't see them reaching 3 goals. Our next match is Köln versus Union Berlin. Köln have been without a win for several weeks, but despite that, they remain a solid team at home, where they are usually difficult to beat. Union Berlin, on the other hand, are showing clear improvement in form. They come into this match with high confidence after beating RB Leipzig in their last game, which was an important result for them. My prediction for this match is that the most goals will be scored in the second half. I expect both teams to start cautiously in the first half, focusing on staying organised and avoiding mistakes. However, as the game progresses, I believe the match will open up in the second half, leading to more chances and more goals after the break. Our next match is Stuttgart versus Hoffenheim. Stuttgart regained their momentum with a win in their last match, and they will be eager to continue that momentum and push for another victory. However, it's important to note that they are dealing with some key absences ahead of this game. Hoffenheim, on the other hand, have been in very good form recently. They play with a high tempo, and their attacking play has been very effective. My prediction for this match is both teams to score. Hoffenheim are full of confidence and have nothing to lose, while Stuttgart will be pushing for a home win. For that reason, I believe both teams will score in this match. Our next match is Wolfsburg versus Freiburg. Wolfsburg have picked up 7 points in their last 3 matches, which has helped them improve their form significantly. However, ahead of this game, they are dealing with a number of absences, with several key players unavailable. Freiburg, on the other hand, are a well-balanced and disciplined side, and they are not easy to beat. My prediction for this match is under 4.5 goals. The two teams are very close in terms of performance, and I expect a tight and competitive contest. The game could still produce goals, but I don't see it reaching 5 goals. To wrap up Saturday's Bundesliga action, we have RB Leipzig versus Bayer Leverkusen, which can easily be described as the match of the day. Leipzig have been perfect at home this season, winning all 6 of their home matches so far. However, ahead of this game, they are dealing with a significant number of absences, with several key players unavailable. Leverkusen are also in very good form, although they too are missing some important players, even if not to the same extent as Leipzig. My prediction for this match is under 3 goals in the second half. Both teams are affected by key absences, which should limit the intensity and attacking output, especially after the break. We may still see goals from both sides, but I don't expect 3 goals to be scored in the second half. We've now completed the analysis and predictions for all 22 matches to be played this Friday and Saturday across Europe's top 4 leagues. The predictions and analysis for the matches taking place on Sunday and Monday will be shared exclusively with our premium members. Of course, our safest picks, the top predictions, are also available only to our premium members. For just the price of a cup of coffee, you can become a premium member and gain full access to all of our content. Good luck to everyone, and we'll see you in the next video.